Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Game one of this four-game set straight ahead between the Elite and the Dragons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So stepping in, Torres. He's currently ninth in the American League batting race entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Acuna is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Here now is Juan Soto, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Not sure this guy really has a legit shot at winning the Triple Crown. He's not in the top 5 in home runs, but he certainly has had a rock-solid season.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. One and two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. This is pulled into right. Luplow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Manuel.
Now here's the pitch.
Margot.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
The 1-0. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
That is it.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Alonso, a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Alonso, base runner at first with 1 out. That evens it up 1-1. Lifted into center field. Margot on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting it, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. On the ground up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, and quickly there are two away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So up steps Joey Bart now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 22 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Right fielder, Cody.
Hit in the air to center field. Margot's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air out to center field. Margot is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Elite are out in front here 5-0. At the plate, Cody Hosey, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Cody.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a curveball misses inside. Luzardo has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Acuna. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting up, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Stepping in, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in now, Joey Bart, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Merrill Kelly answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Torres will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. LeMahieu for one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number 22.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Juan Soto. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on. Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One ball, one strike, the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Elite on top 7-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And Bichette settles under it. There's one away.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in once again, Pete Alonso. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Pete Alonso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Down to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here now the 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch on its way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Jay Bruce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
One out, nobody on. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Acuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Digging in, Cody Hosey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is skied into short left center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Elite lead this one 7-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another shot now. Joey Bart. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bart, a native of Georgia. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now batting, second baseman, Labor Torres.
Now in the box, Torres 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Ronald Acuna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabriel Moreno. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. So digging in now, Jordan Luplow. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Scott Barlow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Soto, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Barlow, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the pitch. Yordan Alvarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now batting, Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 the count. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way.
This guy's throwing in gems so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit out towards second. Torres picks it up, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty, one man out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. On the ground to the right side. Torres brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Elite are out on top 7-1. Paul Sewald comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th. Into the box now. Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now here it comes.
Count 3-0.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Digging in, Joey Bart. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. Torres has it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Posey.
Ready for another chance? Cody Posey. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Gabriel Moreno, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Edwin Diaz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping up now, Torres.
Leading off for the Elite, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Strike called. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Juan Soto. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Here it comes.
Too high. Ball.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-2 is the count. Ball, that's out.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. One and two now. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit hard towards second. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Las Vegas led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jesus Luzardo earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Casey Mize struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.